Donald Trump has been in office for less than 100 days and his decrees are also affecting the ABDL scene. Let's start at the beginning. Donald Trump has been president of the USA again since the 20th of January 2025. He has done a lot since then. Two things are particularly important for diaper wearers. The first is the tariffs. Trump had been threatening them for weeks, but they became reality in February. This was followed by even greater chaos. This was due to Trump himself, who was constantly announcing new tariffs. Sometimes the wrong ones by mistake, because he had forgotten the ones from the previous day. And other countries such as China, which responded with counter tariffs, the start of a trade war. That seems a long way off at first. But it's not just everyday items such as smartphones that are becoming massively more expensive. Diapers too, because China and the USA are the most important countries. Trump recently increased the tariffs for China to over 150%. The first manufacturers of ABDL diapers have already reacted. ABU is therefore announcing that every pack of diapers will be $10 more expensive from April 18, 2025. The company emphasizes that it is merely passing on the sharp increase in costs without increasing its own profits. Rears has brought forward its annual discount campaign. It normally takes place in May. However, Trump is planning to overturn an exemption limit for imports, which is why it has been brought forward to April. The company is based in Canada and is therefore only indirectly affected. Shortly afterwards, they announced that they would no longer be delivering orders to customers from the USA from April 30, 2025. The decision was not taken lightly, but exports to the USA are no longer possible at present. The company is waiting for political developments and hopes for improvements. Affected customers are advised to contact their local MPs to put pressure on them. Crinkles, on the other hand, is relaxed. They produce in the European Union and are therefore not affected by Trump's tariff madness. Further reactions from other companies are likely to follow. We could also feel the effects in Germany. For example, when imported diapers come to us via the USA. German tariffs against China are also conceivable. This has been discussed for some time. The focus is currently on the USA. If tariffs are imposed on China, diapers will become significantly more expensive. Almost all brands do not produce their own diapers, but have them made by contract manufacturers in China. In addition to availability and costs, there is something else that should give us pause for thought. Donald Trump is taking extreme action against minorities and is putting companies under a lot of pressure with diversity programs, for example. It's not just homosexuals, bisexuals and black people who are part of a minority. Diapers are too, and so are all of you. Trump wants to destroy everything that is not strictly conservative. Together with the heads of the tech companies that are close to him, he thinks little of democracy. The US president is already ruling by decree so that his fantasies can be implemented without discussion or scrutiny. He will therefore do more harm than good to the acceptance of ABDL, just like other minorities. But it is not only marginalized groups that have to live with the disadvantages. Even the majority of the population suffers from Trump's policies. And the most powerful man in the world doesn't care about that at all. He has openly admitted this when it comes to car prices. He even hopes that prices will rise because people will then buy US-made cars. Anyone who can't afford that will have to walk for Trump's ideology. Rich people like Elon Musk benefit from his policies. He has almost doubled his wealth in just 1 year and now owns $342 billion. Slowly, more and more Americans seem to be realizing this and the US president's approval ratings are falling. People are now even counting down how much longer they have to put up with him. It is currently over 1,300 days. A lot can still happen between now and then. Donald Trump has already destroyed a lot in the first few weeks. Extremism is also present, and National Socialist ideas have not only become more sayable again, by the way. Shortly after Trump's election victory, buddy Elon Musk prominently displayed a Hitler salute in front of his supporters. The man who has already attracted attention on his platform X with right-wing extremist ideas. Nazi dictatorship is very bad for minorities. They were mistreated or murdered in the Third Reich, even before the Nazis started the Third World War. It is still the greatest tragedy in history with up to 75 million dead. Despite this gloomy outlook, you shouldn't hang your head. Put on a diaper and feel free to write a comment. Unlike Donald Trump, of course, in a protected area without hate or extremism. Stay dry until the next video.